If you keep starting over, this video is for you. Listen, brother, if you've lost the same 20 pounds 3 fucking times, if you quit and restarted the gym every January for the last decade, if you've built and broken every meal plan you've ever written, this video is for you. I'm going to show you why discipline itself is a losing game. I'm going to hand you the exact 8-minute daily protocol I run with almost 1,000 of my clients. And at the end of this video, you're going to have the one piece every man trying to transform his body is missing. Now, before I get into it, hit that subscribe button. Every video on this channel is built to help you perform better in your body, perform better in your business, in your bedroom, with your family, your relationships. And I deliver one protocol every single week, one install per week that's going to give you a tactical advantage over your competition. So subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'm Coach T. This is Unstoppable. Welcome to the show. All right? Every fitness influencer says the same shit. Wake up at 5 a.m., cold plunge, discipline, discipline, discipline. This shit is a lie. Okay? Discipline is a tank. It is finite. You wake up at 5 a.m. with 100% in the tank. By 9 a.m., you've burned 20% just answering emails. By noon, you've burned another 30% running calls. By 6 p.m., the tank is at 10% because you've gone through your entire day, taking your kids to soccer practice, and now your daughter wants ice cream, and your wife wants Thai food, and your business partner sends you a text that ruins your whole fucking night. Guess what happens at 9 p.m.? Now that discipline tank has emptied, your ass is standing in the pantry with a sleeve of Oreos in your hand, wondering why the fuck you can't just be consistent. You're not weak. Your framework is just broken. I've coached 960 men at this point, and they all had the exact same story. They tried discipline, they failed. They blamed themselves, then they tried again, then they fucking failed again. Cycle for 10 years, sometimes 15, sometimes 20. I run all my clients through the same system that I'm about to teach you, and we actually don't start with discipline. We start with something that is a precursor to discipline. Identity. Here's why. Your brain doesn't give a fuck about your goals, bro. Okay? Let me say it again. Your brain doesn't give a fuck about your goals. Your brain protects your identity. Every action you take, your brain is asking one question. Does this match who I am? If yes, easy. No friction. If no, friction. Watch what happens. I'll give you a figurative example. One that many of you may be able to fucking relate to. Let's say a smoker quits smoking for 6 months. Right? He's at a bar. Someone offers him a cigarette. He says no. Easy. Why? Because in his head, he's already a non-smoker. The identity is locked. The other guy quits for 6 months. Someone offers him a cigarette in the bar. And he says, I'm trying to quit. But he takes the cigarette anyway. Why? Because in his head, he's still a smoker who's trying to be someone else. Same scenario, two completely different outcomes. Identity is the difference. Now flip it to your body, right? If your identity is, I'm trying to lose weight, then skipping this workout is on brand, right? Like, slipping is on brand. Right? Like your brain is doing exactly what you told it to do. If your identity is, I'm a man who trains, period, then skipping is impossible. Skipping doesn't compute. The brain does not let you betray who the fuck you are. Does this make sense? This is the entire game. So here's the protocol. Hopefully this is making sense to you. Here's a protocol, okay? 2 things. Together they take 8 minutes a day. You got 8 minutes to implement this shit? Of course you fucking do. 8 minutes, here it is. You're going to install this shit every day for the next 30 days. Okay? Part 1, the identity statement. One sentence that's going to be written by you, declarative, present tense, specific. Okay? The formula exists exactly this. I am the man who trains 5 days a week, eats clean 6 days a week, owns my mornings, leads my family, builds my body, leads my business without negotiation. Okay? Now, obviously, that's just an example of a statement that you can use. But that's the template I want you to build. I am blank, 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 blank. You don't need to use mine verbatim. Fill in your own terminology. Fill in the things that makes the most sense for you. And fill in your own verbs. Here's the main key, though. It's got to be present tense. Okay. I am. Not I want to be. Not I'm trying. Not I'm hoping. Not I wish. Your brain doesn't work with those kind of statements. Your brain only responds to being. Your brain only responds to certainty. Your brain only responds to beliefs. The only way your behavior will change is if your beliefs about yourself change. There's no changing without shifting the beliefs you have about yourself. So the statements must be I am statements. Write it once. Put it in your notes. Put it next to your bed on a fucking physical card. Put it on a sticky note. Slap it on your mirror. Put it on another sticky note. Slap it on your steering wheel. Put it on the fucking fridge. Put it in the office. Put it everywhere. Okay? That's step 1. Part 2. The nightly 3-question journal. Every night. Part 2. The nightly 3-question journal. Okay? Every night before your phone leaves the bedroom, 3 questions. 3 answers. It's going to take you maybe 5 minutes. Okay? Question 1. I want you to write this down. Did I act like that version of myself today? The version of yourself in your identity statement. It's very simple. Yes or no question. Very specific. Question 2. Where did I betray him? And be ruthless, bro. Name the fucking moment. The 9 p.m. snack, the skipped workout, the little white lie you told your wife about whatever the fuck it was, right? The thing that you said yes to that he would have said no to, whatever. Question 3. What does he need me to do tomorrow? 1 action. Okay? 1 commitment. 1 tactic. Something that you can actually do tomorrow that's going to get you closer to alignment. A fucking alignment with the best version of yourself. Okay? Now, here's the deal. Your statement needs to be read every single morning. Okay? You read the statement every morning. You're going to have it on sticky notes throughout the house. And you're going to answer your 3 questions at night. Every day for the next 30 days. Here's where most guys will screw it up. Right? 2 mistakes. Okay? Mistake number 1 is they write aspirational identity instead of declarative identity. I want to be the man who trains every day is a wish statement. That's not identity. I'm trying to be healthier is not an identity statement. That's just hope. The brain ignores soft language. Okay? The brain only hears and responds to I am. So write I am. Okay? Number 2. Second mistake. You might quit the journal at day 4. If you quit, it's just like anything else. If you quit, it's not going to work. Okay? First 5 days of writing this statement and reading the statement is going to feel like you're lying to yourself, potentially. Okay, now, one quick thing I want you to understand, too. Just because I'm talking about getting your workouts in or getting your nutrition in, it doesn't mean it can't relate to anything else. If you want to use this I am statement for literally any other area of your life, like, I am the man who prioritizes my marriage above everything other than God or everything other than blank, right? And I do X, Y, Z. and you use it every day to review how you put your partner and your marriage first to increase your intimacy levels. That's a great way to use this. Another example is if you have issues with procrastination on working on your business instead of working in your business, right? I've dealt with this for many years. I am a leader worth following that takes action on the tactics that need to be taken action on to scale my business, and I delegate everything else. That's another powerful I am statement that you can use to eliminate procrastination and get your business on track and focus on what matters most for scaling the company. Or I'll give you another one. Let's say AI is huge these days, right? Like, let's say you're trying to not be replaced by AI in your job, because that's coming for a lot of people. There's like an impending doom. If you haven't noticed, there's an impending doom of 20 to 45, 50% unemployment in the next 5 years. Maybe your I am statement is, I am the man who is absolutely irreplaceable because I have elevated my skill set to the level where I have merged with AI and I can implement the strategies that my company needs to make me the asset that's one of the ones that stays. Or maybe I am the man who can pivot at a moment's notice and be extremely agile in an ever shape-shifting environment of work and can run a business or shift into investments or shift into whatever, right? Your I am statement can be used in any area to create better behavior in that area, eliminate procrastination, and actually achieve results in that area. Does this make sense? I hope this makes sense. Okay. Now, going back to that original mistake, right? The first 4 or 5 days when you're doing this, your brain might read it and your inner voice might say, no, I'm not. Right? You might be like, I am blank, blank, blank. And then your inner voice may be like, no, I'm not. Look at me. I'm fat. I'm tired. I'm stupid, or I'm I'm an asshole. If you're talking about your marriage, I'm an asshole. I can't do this. Whatever it is. Whatever the fuck it is. I'm impatient. Whatever. Whatever your inner voice tells you, it's normal. It's normal. That's the old identity defending its territory. Okay? You need to keep going. By day 10, something is going to flip. By day 14, things are going to start moving. It's going to start being installed. Like, you're going to start installing a new narrative in your subconscious. And by day 30, you won't even recognize the man who started. This is the power of consistency. And I tell you guys this in my podcast, in my videos, in my social media, everything that I do, I try to help you guys understand you can do anything that you want in life. You can truly become the best version of yourself in any single area, but you have to be consistent with it. If you quit at day 4, you're just going to be like every other dude who fucking started and stopped. Okay? Now, here's how you install it. Every morning, okay? Same place. Read your identity statement out loud twice. Then get into it. I would highly recommend, if you haven't yet watched my other YouTube video, the first episode in this series where I talk about visualization, I would recommend you put these two things together. Okay? So you'll literally have a 10-minute visualization strategy each day and a 3 to 8 minute identity strategy each day to get yourself in complete alignment with who you need to become the best version of yourself. Okay? Any of you has fucking 5 minutes a day. And I know that. I don't want you to make any excuses. If you're watching this video and you've gotten to this point, there's no way you have any excuse to not take 5 to 10 minutes a day, each day. And I guess this strategy only takes you 8 minutes total. 3 in the morning, 5 at night. 3 in the morning to read a statement. 5 in the morning. 3 in the morning to read a statement. 5 at night to ask yourself those 3 questions. Okay? As time goes on, your brain is going to start rewiring. It'll start being rewritten. Okay? And over time, this is going to become automatic. The food choices are going to change. The 9 p.m. fight with yourself is going to be gone. The issues with getting to the gym, the issues with eating the right food, the issues with procrastination, the issues with your relationship, the issues with watching porn or doom scrolling or being fucking distracted, whatever you use your I am statement for, will start to shift because you're going to start adjusting the actual framework of your mind. Guys, I'm very passionate about this stuff. I used to be the person whose mind was in control of him. I used to be the guy who I spent a lot of years talking to myself negatively in my own mind. I spent a lot of years projecting confidence and projecting who I thought people wanted me to see, but deep down felt like a fucking fraud. I've been there. The only thing that's helped me integrate truly into my masculine and become the best version of myself is what I'm teaching you guys in this YouTube channel. Now, you can expect videos like this from me every single week. Last week I didn't do one because it's another long story, but my kids got lice and it threw off my whole week. You're probably like, how could you throw up your whole week, Coach T? It just fucking did, okay? Kids had lice, multiple hours, issues, getting them braids. Then I had one kid vomiting everywhere, fucking steam cleaning the couch and shit. It was just a fucking disaster. You guys got to understand, sometimes your week is just going to get thrown to shit from family stuff. It is what it is. Love the little motherfuckers. Sometimes they're gross. Way it works. Anywho, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing evening, okay? Next week we'll be back here. As long as my kids don't get fucking lice or some shit that happens again. We'll be back here, killing it. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and hope you implement these strategies. Now, last quick thing, P.S. For anyone in my brotherhood, if you're watching this right now and you're a member of my brotherhood, what I want from you guys is I want your I am statements sent to the brotherhood group chat so we can all take a look at them, read through them, support each other, ask each other questions, and hold each other accountable to becoming the best version of ourselves with our identity so that everything in life becomes easier to achieve. Imagine this. Imagine not having to worry about discipline. Imagine not having to worry about being motivated. Imagine a life where you just did what you were supposed to do. The only way to achieve it is by shifting your identity. Coach T.